What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Friday. We got 14 games here tonight, a very exciting slate here tonight. I got 6 of my favorite plays. Hopefully we can get some good hitting production like we did yesterday, but now the pitchers will come along with those hitters hopefully here tonight. So last night, though, Castellanos had like 35 DraftKings points. Really good night for us. Chris Bryant as well did his thing. JD Martinez wasn't too bad. And Aquino, really good with the home run and a double for the Reds. So those like 4 hitters all combined for a really good amount of DraftKings points. The pitchers weren't up to par as they didn't get as many strikeouts as I was looking for, and they gave a few more hits and didn't go as deep in the game as I was looking for. So Herman only had 9 DraftKings points and John Gray only 9. So it's not like they killed us. They didn't give us like 0 DraftKings points. Also, Aaron Nola did bad, which I was looking for. But Chris Sale was the guy. He's just so up and down. I didn't expect him to go off against an Angels lineup that doesn't strike out that much. But you live and you learn, I guess. But like I said, back here again tonight. Drop a like in the video if you're excited and ready to win some money here on this slate. Let's try to get over 70 likes on this one again, and let's hop right into it. So I'm going to go with Walker Buehler. I struggle to decide between Strasburg and Buehler, but the Mets have been hitting so well recently, and Buehler, he's actually been like a little bit better against left-handed batters this year. So I think I'm going to go with him. Arizona, they do have some solid lefties, but with how Buehler has been against lefties, if you look at the 2 splits of Wobas against, 250 Woba against left-handed batters compared to a 278 Woba against righties. So he's still been good against right-handed batters, but he's just been allowing lefties to not really do much damage off him. He's a big favorite in this game. Vegas is given a low run line to the D-backs, a big K upset as we saw last time out with 51 DraftKings points, and he's been very electric at home if you look at the splits. 197 batting average against, 2.5 ERA, and he's 5-0 and 10 starts at home. So really good upside again here. Not the same upside, obviously, that he had against San Diego, as the D-backs don't strike out as much as them, but I think he can be a safe option and give us some solid production, like at least 20 DraftKings points in this spot. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. For my second guy, I want to go with Julio Teheran at 8,800. Just a good matchup for him. I always like to look at Teheran against these lesser lineups that don't offer too much power upside, and when they have a good amount of right-handed batters in the lineup. So Miami, pretty right-handed batter heavy lineup. Teheran much better against right-handed batters throughout his career. Last year specifically, his K numbers are way up. Doesn't allow the same amount of production that he does to lefties. His win percentage, I think, is pretty high in this game. Good shot at getting the win, and I think he can get a few more strikeouts than he typically gets, maybe around like 7 Ks in this matchup, hopefully. And against Miami, even without big K upside in 3 games, hasn't allowed a run in 21 DraftKings points on average. So pretty consistent against this lineup. Hopefully we can get another good outing out of him. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. So tonight we don't have the same salary to really pay out for hitters, but a guy that can just be a nice dart throw for us is Tyler White. I mean, he's been terrible this year, but in this matchup, he should be getting the start. He actually batted first for them on the second against the lefty. Didn't do anything, but still, that opportunity for a guy potentially in the top of the lineup. I know that A.J. Pollock is hurt, so Tyler White should be able to get an opportunity here against the lefty and get the start. And if he doesn't, I will have to pivot to another guy on Twitter, but at 2,400 in a Dodgers lineup, even if he gets walked like 3 times and gets driven in or something like that, he just has good upside and just kind of a good dart throw against Robbie Ray, who can be really wild, and he can give up home runs to right-handed batters. Tyler White has shown the raw power in the past. This year he hasn't been good, but he has shown some good home run ability in the last few years. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first hitter. So that gets you up to 3,900 remaining per player. So if he can just give us like anything, then it's going to be a plus. But he's just kind of really allowing us to pay up for some good hitters. So Hunter Dozier here against Edwin Jackson, the perfect pitcher to pick against. He's been absolutely dreadful this year The Tigers want to run him out there. They're probably trying to tank here. They're like, all right, come give us a quick loss here, Edwin. So against right-handed batters this year, though, Edwin Jackson is allowing a 5.66 WOBA, 5.7 home runs per nine, has a 7.3 xFIP against righties. So he's as bad as you can be against right-handed batters so far this year. And it's not like it's like a tiny sample size. It's a pretty solid sample size. So Hunter Dozier, really good power, has a really good upside, I think, in this matchup. They hit a home run against Edwin Jackson, and the Tigers bullpen isn't anything to be thrown to bed as well. So good matchup here in general for Dozier. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Pair him up with Solar, another guy with great power against Edwin Jackson. And yeah, it's pretty plain and simple. I mean, you're looking at probably the worst pitcher in Major League Baseball this year. And you got two really good power right-handed batters against a guy that gives up home runs and production to right-handed batters like it's his job. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third hitter. Then I'm going to go with Manny Machado as my final guy, 4,400. Another really bad pitcher this year, Kyle Freeland. He's been getting absolutely teed off on every time he starts. He's allowing 2.6 home runs per nine to right-handed batters on the season. And Machado has been a beast against lefties, a 405 ISO, a 497 WOBA, and he just has really good ability and upside in this matchup. I think 4,400 is a little bit cheap for him, considering how good he's been against lefties. The Padres have some good lefty hitters in this lineup. Tatis is really good. Machado, you got Renfroe. Will Myers isn't bad. Margot has been picking it up. So they have some good little power upside in this matchup, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So not much money left over to work with, $34.75, but it's still manageable. Walker Buehler, Terry Tyler White, Dozier, Machado, and Soler. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like in the video before you head out. Let's try to get over 70 likes here. And I wish you guys the best of luck on this slate. Follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for any updates. Like I said, I'm not sure if Tyler White's going to be in the lineup, but I'm assuming he will be. Seems like they picked him up to go against the lefties, but yeah, that's it. So good luck. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here again next time.